Hello friends and welcome back to the channel. I am Cher. We're going to be covering a box I have been waiting on to drop and it is now here. That is the new limited edition Allure 2024 Best of Beauty box. So this is the culmination of all of the Best of Beauty from Allure, all of the picks that they have made that they think are the best of the best. We're going to peek at all of the contents inside this box. It is available both for members and non-members. So we're going to go through them, check out what the products are, give a little detail on them, and talk about the box today. So if all of that interests you, stick around and we'll dive right on in. All right, so welcome if you're new here. I am Cher. I do actually cover a lot of different beauty boxes, beauty subscription boxes, especially. Allure is definitely one of them. We'll talk about it in a minute. But I do a lot of other types of boxes too. I like to do the spoilers, unboxings, reviews, and try-ons on a lot of the popular ones, and some mystery boxes here and there. And then I do a lot of other just general beauty reviews and some of the latest breaking and the news and vlogs and all of that. So if you're really into that and that's your thing, you'll definitely want to stick around here. This is the right place for you. So the Allure in particular is a subscription, monthly subscription, $25 a month. It is, I did a recent video out there where I ranked a lot of the beauty boxes out there, and I did score Allure as my highest, as my favorite. This is because it is usually kind of the best of the best picked for us by Allure. It's a pretty skincare heavy box usually, but it's like the best of skincare. But there's other beauty in it too a lot of times as well. Now it's hit or miss at times. Sometimes we don't have great months. We've been having some skippable months lately here and there, one could argue, but for the most part, this has been my favorite one. And so what happens is they will do other types of boxes in addition to their just base subscription. They recently had their Reader's Choice Awards where they let others pick the best of the best in beauty, and they kind of had a curated box of all of those items that were chosen. But this time they have the curated box that is based on their picks. So what they vote and have found to be the best of the best. So that's what we should be seeing today, is all of the top picks in beauty. So this box in particular is going to be $69 for those who are members, and it's $129 for those who are non-members. And it is a $349 worth of retail value. So either way, you're getting a deal on some of the best in beauty. I did go ahead and grab mine. I have it on the way, so I will be bringing you guys an unboxing of everything in person. But in the meantime, we're gonna peek at the spoilers. So let's get started. Okay guys, so we're kicking it off with Merit. And I'm really excited because this box has a good bit of makeup too, not just the skincare and whatnot. So it's looking great. So if you don't know a lot about Merit, they're a very minimalist brand. They've gotten very popular, just that very kind of mindful, sleek, minimalist packaging, and the idea that you kind of have a lot of things like single eyeshadows, single blush, and just, like one and done type idea with your makeup, so that you don't need a whole collection and stash. You kind of have the products speak for themselves to do so much for you. And so this is going to be the Flush Balm. I am really excited about it. It is a cheek color, so blush, but it is a cream formula, and it's basically a cream tint. So you apply it to the cheeks and it's a very lit from within. The color kind of gives you a flush all day. So clean, vegan, and cruelty-free. It's lightweight and buildable, natural finish. Does include some vitamin E to condition the skin too. And I always just love their packaging, and this one is, no exception. I love this idea. It almost looks like a little button you push, So I've always loved this unique kind of style on their blush. And the shade that they are selecting for us in this box is going to be in the shade Beverly Hills, which is like a soft peach color. I would say that probably out of all of the swatches and shades that they have, this is your most light, most natural shade color. Might be why they selected it. You know, it is going to be a little warmer tone being peachy, but it's a very light natural one. So it could almost be argued that it's similar to like even like a bronze shade maybe. So I feel like even my cool tone girls could possibly pull this off if you're less into like vibrant color on the cheeks and want it to almost give you a bronzing effect on the cheeks, but in a peachy type way. I don't know. It probably, if they had to choose a shade, was going to be the most universal one of all, in my opinion. And it typically retails for $30, and it is also going to be in a full size in this box, so you know. So they're not giving us a deluxe on this. Next, we are moving on to Paula's Choice. Now, this was actually in the Reader's Choice Award box too, because I got that one and I own it. Was this the exact same product though? I can't remember. I think it was. I don't know. Remind me, guys, if it's the same one. I know it was an exfoliant also. Okay, actually, no, it wasn't. So this is the Paula's Choice 25% AHA and 2% BHA exfoliant peel. So this is a peel as opposed to the one in the Reader's Choice box, which I think was just a straight up exfoliant, like wash or something. So this one's going to be more of a skin peel, I think. But it does have those exfoliating properties. So it's going to resurface the skin to visibly smooth out wrinkles, refine rough, bumpy texture, and brighten the skin tone and unclog pores. It's supposed to leave the skin soft and glowing. Yeah, so I don't do a lot of exfoliants. I go very slow on my exfoliants, but it is a need to be exfoliating. And it sounds great if it is going to kind of target wrinkles as well. So that's something, because sometimes I wonder, is it for my skin type? Because I have very dry, aging skin. And some of these that target like, you know, the enlarged pores and whatnot tend to not be for my skin type. But, you know, you've got some anti-aging properties in here too. It's originally retailed for $45. It's marked down right now for about $31. To give you an idea on that retail value of it. And this is another one we'll be getting a full size in. Okay, the next product, this is actually interesting. I happen to have a sample right now. This is the, well, this is a little different, but it's similar. So it's the Black Girl Sunscreen Make It Matte with SPF 45 sunscreen, and it will be in a full size. I've got the 30 version. Okay, so I guess it's not the exact same thing. I was gifted this with a PR package from Beauty Stat, showcasing several different Black-owned beauty businesses to kind of celebrate, you know, Black-owned business, basically. And so this is one of the products. I still have not gotten to try it yet. Now, I don't know if perhaps I need to be a Black girl to try it, or if I can try it. I mean, it probably will be just fine. Sunscreen is sunscreen, but I think it's owned by Black-owned business, so they really highlight that in the name. So it's nice that it has been included and, it, you know, celebrating a Black-owned business as part of their picks. I'm really excited to try it now that it's in this box. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to have to check out the sample. I just got it, so I just haven't had a chance yet. As far as the price point on it, it's all different prices. Like you can find this at Ulta for about $15, $16, Target as well. You can find it on Amazon. So it kind of depends on where you get it from as to, you know, what the retail value is on it, honestly. It's supposed to be a gel formula and lightweight, protecting against sun damage with no white residue and with a matte finish. So it's crafted especially for women of color, infused with ingredients such as aloe, squalane, and shea butter that help moisturize, soothe, and heal your skin. So hopefully it still works for me. Clearly, I am not a woman of color. However, I have noticed that a lot of products that are geared towards women of color in skincare tend to actually be fabulous for me, for my skin type. I think because it's just extra moisturizing. And I know we were talking about this when I was covering the Ipsy Icon Box spoilers and John Legend's brand, because he gears a lot of his products towards melanin-rich skin. And he talked about how you tend to really lose moisture very quickly. And so when I was trying out his products, it seemed to be great on my skin. So I'm hoping that, you know, it would still be fabulous for me and my skin type. And I think that this is just important to note because, you know, if you're wanting this box, like wanting to know if it will still work for you, if, you know, if you hear black girl sunscreen and you're a white girl like me, you're gonna be like, well, that product isn't for me, but it still can be, I think. And also, this one is in full size as well. Next, we have more makeup. We have a CC cream from Erborian. And excuse me if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I actually don't know this one, so I'm excited to find some new things that are considered the best that I'm not familiar with. So it's a CC cream with SPF 25. It typically retails for about $23. It looks like there's 3 different shades, but what's going to be coming in the box is specifically going to be the shade Claire, which is going to be for a fair to light skin type with a pink undertone. So that's the hard thing about these boxes is it's not very customized. So it's hard to give complexion products and be universal. So this one is a high-tech, low-maintenance CC cream. It enhances your skin's natural complexion for a radiant finish. So apparently it has initial white pigments that will transform to match your skin tone when blended into the skin for a seamless shade match. So that's actually quite interesting. It sounds like it might, and I was wondering with there only being 3 shades, I was like, gosh, this isn't fitting very many skin tones, but it's supposed to match your skin type. That's so interesting. So it might be a little more universal than we think. I don't know. Pretty cool, but it's enriched with Centella Asiatica, which is hydrating and protecting the skin. And then of course the SPF that shields from harmful UVA, UVB rays, without parabens, sulfates, or phthalates. I can never say it right. Should blur the appearance of pores and imperfections, evens out the skin tone, and enhances the skin's natural radiance, gives a very light coverage. And again, this one is in full size. So next we have up the Live Tinted Hue Brow Clear Setting Eyebrow Gel in a full size also. So yeah, I have actually seen this one. I've still never tried it, but I'm really curious now. And so this does retail for about $22. It is supposedly clean and vegan and cruelty-free. And this one should be a clear brow gel, I think, going to shape and tame and laminate the brows, give them a little bit more laminated effect. Dual-sided applicator, so you grip each hair in place, quick application and whatnot. Cool. And then next we have the Lip Bar Big Timer Volumizing Mascara. I don't know this one either. It should be a full size also. Guys, I'm just loving that we're getting so much makeup too in this box and not just skincare, like I said. Okay, so this is going to retail for $16 and it's actually, it does look like it was a 2023 winner also. There's 3 different shades, black, blue, and green. And they're not specifying which shade of mascara we'd get. My guess is going to be your standard black. And it looks like it's going to be a big volumizer. So volume boosting. It lifts and nourishes the lashes with no fuss. So I actually don't know this mascara either, but happy to try some new ones that they're saying are the best of the best. Next, we're getting an eyeliner. This is from About Face, and it's their Line Artist line and a gel liner, but it's going to be in the shade Leave Me Breathless, which is actually more of like a matte baby pink. I'm not sure that will show up on me at all, but all right. You know, some skin types will love this. I mean, it's probably very pretty. I just don't see it showing up on me. It typically retails about $13. And again, full size. All right, and then next we have Laneige, which I'm so excited about. I love Laneige. This is gonna be a travel size of this one. And Laneige actually offers travel sizes. So it's something you'd pick up with them, not just exclusive to the box, you know, making it that size. So it actually retails for $36. It's listed all under like their travel section, but then when you go to it, there's a 170 milliliter. There's a mini version that's 50 milliliter, and there's a jumbo that's 320. And then you have a refill, and it goes straight to the 170. So I may have these sizes wrong as to what's travel versus the other. The one I'm thinking is travel is $36 retail for 170 milliliters, but then the mini is 16. So I don't know if they're counting the mini as a travel or not, but just kind of wanted to give that clarification there. But this is basically a milky type cream and a toner in one. It's like a hybrid mix, and it's in a refillable bottle. So I guess you can get it refilled too. That was an option. And it has ceramide in it and peptides, and just making it very radiant, hydrated looking skin. Also includes a white leaf tea water, which is rich in amino acids. It kind of soothes the skin and hydrates it as well. Okay, next we're getting into a deluxe size. I think we're starting to get into a couple of like travel and deluxe sizes. So the next one is Skin Better Science Alto Defense Serum. This is going to be deluxe, like I said. So this is an award-winning, like Allure Award, daily antioxidant protection serum. It's really geared towards improving the uneven skin tones and also redness. So I'm not sure if this is going to be for me either. Now I'm seeing that it's featured as one of the best vitamin C serums for sensitive skin, according to dermatologists. So it must have vitamin C as well. So yes, it does have niacinamide, antioxidants, vitamin C, and peptides. Now it's going to be in deluxe, but from what I'm seeing, even I think their full size is $170. So a pretty high end, very advanced serum here. I don't know what the deluxe retail value is, but just keep in mind you're not getting the full size on this one. All right, and then we get some hair as well. We have a hair product here, and this is going to be the DP Hue, if I'm saying it right. It has the D and the P and then a Hue, H-U-E, Glossy Glaze. And it's looking like the color we'd get is sheer. This retails for $29, and this is a product that's geared towards providing that extra shine. It's like a conditioner kind of thing you add or a treatment that really works on adding the shine, but also a slight tint in the hair too. So a lot of times, like if you have color in your hair or a natural hair color, it's going to kind of amplify that color a lot more and give it very healthy shine, and also reduces frizz, works on it too. I love these kind of products. I use them ever so often, so I'd be really interested in this one. But they've provided us with the color Sheer in this one, which is probably the most universal shade. It's probably not going to do as much tinting your hair with it being sheer like this, because it's kind of like a translucent, you know. So it was probably in that shade to make it as fitting for everyone as possible. Now, typically, it retails for the $29 for a full size, but this is going to be in a travel size also. So I don't know what the retail value of the travel size is, but just keep that in mind. All right, then we have more hair. This is from Bumble & Bumble. I'm not going to lie, I'm not a big Bumble & Bumble person, but I haven't tried everything from them. So maybe it's just the particular products I've used. But this is going to be their travel size thickening dry spun texture spray. It retails for $16, I guess, in the travel size. So this one does actually add volume to the hair, really. It's a finishing volume spray, so 40% more volume that's supposed to add instantly. Supposed to last all day, adds lift and a very airy texture. Supposedly it is ideal for fine to medium hair types too, that are just seeking a lot more volume. So yeah, that'll be interesting. All right, then I know this is a very popular one. A lot of people pick this up. It's not gonna be one for me. I'll probably be gifting it, but this is the Hero Cosmetics Mighty Patch. It's in the original. These are basically acne pimple patches. You put them on and wear them over your acne. It treats them. It's supposed to be like pretty invisible patches. People don't see it, but it's really treating the acne. It's got hydrocolloid. So it's just a little sticker, flattens. You can do it overnight, wear it, or during the day, really. Supposed to shrink zits in just 6 hours. UV sterilized, non-toxic, and totally skin safe. And now it typically, you know, you can buy these at like Target, Ulta, Amazon, and it retails around in like the $8 range. Depends on what you get. There's a pack that comes with 24 of them. I don't know how many would be in this one. It says it's the full size, so I'm assuming it's this one with the 24 count, but it could be wrong on that. Then we also have Nudestix, the magnetic eye color. This is going to be in the shade Taupe, and it will be a full-size item again. So I'm really excited to try this. I've actually been wanting to do it. It's kind of a multi-function pencil. It's like a color pencil. It could work as eyeshadow, as eyeliner, or even a primer, like an eye primer, even like a creamy highlighter stick too, depending on the shade, I think. Going to be more of a matte finish, so I don't know about highlighter, but it could be a precise lining or line, you know, prime the lids. It's supposed to be a 24-hour wear, waterproof, and fairly neutral color here in the shade Taupe. In general, this retails for $27. Okay, and then we have Curology, the micellar water. I've always called it micellar, and I think most people do say micellar. So sorry, I'm a Southerner and I tend to get like words mixed up sometimes, and I hear other folks say it and then it catches on, and yeah, I think it's micellar water though. So Curology micellar water, a makeup remover, just a more gentle version of a makeup remover usually is what these are. This retails for like 11, 12 bucks, depending on where you get it. You can get it on Amazon. Kind of a silky gel water concentrate. It's supposed to really be able to like lift even waterproof makeup. So that's good. Like your most stubborn, your mascara, doesn't clog the pores or strip or irritate the skin. Now this is going to be in a travel size though. So I don't know what the travel size retail value runs. We have a Slip Silk Skinny Scrunchie. So they're even giving us a little scrunchie in here. So this Slip Silk, you can find these at like Sephora. They're a very good brand of the scrunchies because they're made of silk. And you know, silk tends to be really good for our hair in like pillowcases and whatnot. And it's nice because it's silkier, obviously, so you don't have the breakage in your hair as much or leaving like the crease lines and whatnot. I only see 3-packs though for a lot of the silk products, and so I don't know what it would be by itself because they just say scrunchie and not scrunchies. But as a 3-pack or a 4-pack actually, it retails for $29 like at Sephora, but there's all different colors and stuff too. So I don't know what colors they'd be giving us because you could get gray or tan or black or like almost like a rusty pink. Lots of different colors to choose from. So they did not actually specify on this one what color it's going to be. All right, and then the very last thing, this is exciting. We have some Danessa Myricks, and this one we actually do get a choice. It is going to be a little bit more customized. We can pick between 2 different shades. So this is going to be her Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder, the flushed blurring balm powder, I think. So the 2 different shades we'd be choosing would be either It Girl or Rosin Brunch. So I actually chose Rosin Brunch because it's a little more like a natural, warmer, but not that warmer. It's still kind of a rose tint. And then your It Girl is very pink, like pretty bright pink. So just depends on which shade you'd be interested in. So this is basically formulated to be both a cheek and a lip product. So a blush and lipstick kind of thing. It's kind of a creamy formula, but like balmy powdery. Such an interesting one. I've so wanted to do it. So I'm so excited about this. I've got it coming. So it's an actual soft matte formula, but it blurs and smooths. It has different properties in it that help with that. So it has Upsolite, which supports and absorbs excess sebum and sweat. But then it has olive-derived squalane, which is a lot more nourishing and hydrating, you know, helps support oil production and diminish visible signs of aging, and then also hyaluronic acid, so very moisturizing. So like a mix of both, so I guess like a matte powder, but very hydrating powder. And it is vegan. I think it's just really good for uneven skin texture. But yeah, so I think powder, but a cream formula. So I'm just so intrigued, but I've heard a lot about it. Everybody's like, loves it. And I think there's the blurring balm powder that this is sort of based on too, but it's the tint like cheek and lip version. So very exciting. So this retails for $25 and it will be full size as well. So that is the entire lineup, guys. We have so many products in this box, so many. We have a lot of makeup, which is very exciting, and good makeup, popular makeup picks. Some that I don't know, but some that I definitely know. We have some good skincare. We have some hair, even some scrunchies with that hair. So yes, I think it is a fantastic box. There's a few things I'm not that familiar with, but I definitely want to check it out. And I think that this many items, like this is so many items for $69 is pretty awesome. I think that's a great price. You're getting so much in here. So I think kudos on the box. I think it's some really great products. So let me know if you're picking it up. I will put the info down in my caption so that you can shop through the link and grab it. I will put one that is for members and one that is for non-members, depending on which one you are. I will also put info on the Allure Beauty Box subscription and put a link there if you're interested in just signing up for the Allure subscription box in general, which is a really great one too. It is usually at least about 6 items. You get at least 3 full size guaranteed, and it's $25 a month. It does tend to be fairly skincare heavy, but we do get a little hair and makeup, other things in there sometimes too. But yeah, you can also shop for that link if you're interested in the box, and then you become a member of Allure and you can shop all of their perks in their member store, and you would get this box for $69 for doing so. So that wraps it up today, guys. I hope that was helpful. Make sure you stay tuned because my regular Allure box is on its way, and I'll definitely be bringing you guys an unboxing. And you'll want to stick around for when I also do the Allure spoilers towards the end of the month, guys. It's usually in the 20s. Like, a lot of times they say it's 5 days before the end of the month. So a lot of times that falls around the 25th to 26th. And sometimes it depends on if it's a weekend or not. You know, so it's usually kind of around that date. I bring you guys the spoilers for Allure, and we cover a lot of other spoilers as well. So if that is all your jam, you'll want to stick around here and pop that subscribe, turn the notification bells to on so you don't miss more in the future, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.